My friend has been speaking badly about my boyfriend behind my back because he liked me, so I ended the friendship. I started dating my boyfriend a little over a month ago, but I've known him for over a year. He's my friend Angela's older brother. I first met him at a party she hosted last year. I met Angela in high school, but her brother was in the Navy at the time, so I didn't meet him until later. I can admit I was interested in him right away. I won't go into every detail, but from that first meeting I thought he was a really great person. Over the past year we ran into each other occasionally, and eventually we both admitted we were attracted to each other. From there we started dating and things have been going really well. Recently I changed my profile picture on social media to one of the two of us. Not long after, a male friend of mine, Eric, asked if I was dating Angela's loser brother. That upset me and I made it clear I didn't appreciate the comment. My boyfriend is not a loser. He has a good job and even owns his own house. Later, I heard from a mutual friend that Eric had been speaking badly about my boyfriend behind my back. I talked to another friend, Teddy, who confirmed that Eric had always had feelings for me and was jealous of my relationship. I genuinely had no idea, and even if I had known, I was never interested in him that way. I decided to call Eric and confront him directly. When I did, he went on a long rant about how unfair it was that someone like my boyfriend could be in a relationship while he couldn't. I asked him to stop talking about my boyfriend, especially since he doesn't even know him, but he kept going. It came across as very self-pitying and uncomfortable. I told him clearly that we were just friends and that was all it would ever be. He responded by saying that guys don't really stay friends with girls unless they want something more. That led me to ask if the only reason he had been my friend all this time was because he hoped it would turn into something else. He basically admitted that was true. At that point, I ended the conversation. I was honestly really disappointed because I've known him since I was 16, and he had always been part of my friend group. Finding out that his intentions weren't genuine the whole time changed how I see that entire friendship. I waited until after work to talk to my boyfriend about everything. He had just gotten back from a camping trip and had been driving all morning, so he was pretty tired. When I went over to see him, I was just happy to spend time together. At first, we talked about his trip, my week, and caught up. Eventually, I told him everything that had happened with Eric, what he said and how the conversation went. His reaction was surprisingly calm. He didn't even really know who Eric was beyond being someone in the same social circle. He said it sounded like jealousy and didn't think it was worth escalating. He also made it clear he wouldn't do anything aggressive over it, but if Eric ever started saying things about me, that would be different. I also talked to my best friend, who is my boyfriend's sister, and she's completely done with Eric too after hearing what he said about her brother. As for the rest of our friends, I'm not going to tell anyone who they should or shouldn't be friends with. That's up to them. But personally, I'm not going to attend any gatherings where Eric is present. I've also blocked him on all social media and blocked his number. What really made things worse was Teddy's reaction. He told me this situation was partly my fault because I should have given Eric a chance, since he had put his time in with me. That upset me a lot. I told him I never had any interest in dating Eric, and that hasn't changed. He kept insisting I should have at least gone on one date with him, which made me even more frustrated. I told him that's not how relationships work. No one is entitled to a chance just because they've been around for a long time. If someone is only interested in dating, they should be honest about it instead of pretending to be a friend. After going through a tough breakup last year, I finally started dating someone who genuinely makes me happy. It's frustrating and disappointing that instead of being supportive, some people are acting like I've done something wrong, just because I didn't return someone else's feelings.